So there are so many activities on the Disney Cruise Line for a day at sea, and in today's video, we're gonna go over some of our favorite things to do.
So whether you wanna take part in some sporting activities or have a day of total relaxation at the spa, it's up to you. And on our last cruise, we did a little bit of both, and we're gonna share with you some of our favorites. And we're gonna start off with the spa and the Rainforest Room. And I would say this is probably the #1 thing that we did. Now, we didn't do this at sea. We did this when we were at Nassau, but this is a perfect day at sea activity that you guys can take part in on any of the cruises that you go.
There's so much to do in the Rainforest Room. There are all the different rain showers, there's saunas, there's the hot tubs that overlook the ocean. That was probably our favorite thing. There's the heated lounge chairs. It's just really nice to relax. Especially, I know Matt said we didn't do it while we were at sea, but being in those hot tubs looking over into the ocean while you're at sea, that would be so wonderful. And it wasn't that expensive. You can buy a one-day pass, or you can buy a pass that covers, I think, your whole vacation.
You can do that, yeah, the one-day pass, well, I don't remember exactly what we paid, but it was about $35 per person, and that was well worth it. You have total access for the entire day. You can come and go as you please. Or like Alex said, you can buy the pass that covers the length of your cruise. And we might be doing that on the next one, because I definitely want to go there more than once. And if you're looking to do the Rainforest Room on your next cruise while you're at sea, we highly recommend that you go the second you get on the ship up to the spa and you make those reservations for those days at sea, because we went on the first day and we went a little bit later because we boarded our ship about 2:30, but we went right to the spa, one of the first things we did, and all the sea days were taken up already. So we had to do it, that's why we did it when we were at Nassau. But yeah, again, very, very popular for a day at sea option. So make sure you guys take care of that the second you get on the ship so you don't miss out.
So the next thing that we want to touch on is the pools throughout the ship, and there's many to choose from. Matt and I really liked the adult-only pools, the adult-only hot tubs. It was so quiet and relaxing over there. But there's also the family pools, and we like to go over there too because they play all different Disney movies on the funnel vision. And then there's also the Satellite Falls pool, I think what it was called, on the higher deck, and that was really nice and quiet and relaxing over there as well. So when you're at sea and the weather is beautiful, I definitely highly recommend that you go and relax at one of the pools. It's so nice.
Yeah, and those adults only hot tubs are incredible. And especially if you're on the Dream and the Fantasy, where they have the ones on the deck that kind of overlook the edge of the ship there, and you can see down through the floor. Those are just so cool. That's one of our favorite spots to relax on the Disney Cruise Line for sure. And then also, like, you want to make sure you ride the aqueduct or the slides that are there, either the aquadunk or the aqueduct. So much fun.
So much fun.
I will say though, when you're at sea, the lines can get really long. So it might be worth holding on to those for when you're at port. If if it's a cruise that you've been on before and you want to stay on the ship at one of the ports, that's a good time to ride the slides there. Because at the day at sea, obviously everyone's on the boat and everyone's competing for spots in the line. But either way, just some relaxation time at the pool, whether it's the family pool, the adults only section, it's just a lot of fun. And it's a great way to kind of unwind because, I mean, hey, you are on vacation, right? So if you're looking for one of those sports type of activities that you can do while at sea, if you're on the Dream or the Fantasy, you can go up top to the Goofy sports deck, and that's where they have basketball courts, they have mini golf, what else they have? Ping pong, I think, racquetball, not racquetball, foosball.
Foosball tables. And it's on the top deck, so you get a lot of nice views. We saw adults and kids playing up there, so it's really for everybody. And another thing I wanted to mention, not on Goofy sports deck, but we also played shuffleboard.
Oh yeah.
So that was a lot of fun too. We had a lot of fun playing that. I don't remember what deck it was on, maybe like 5 or 4.
Yeah, it was one of the lower decks.
Yeah, but that's also something you could do, and you could do that at any time. You could do that when you're at port, at sea, but that's also something good to kill time. I know we did it before one of the shows, I think.
Yeah, we did it on Pirate Night.
Yeah, on Pirate Night. But yeah, that was a lot of fun too.
And I beat you pretty good.
Oh yeah, I'm horrible at it.
But yeah, that's just another option for you guys if you're looking for something kind of like fun and sportsy to do while on your cruise.
And also pay attention to your Navigator because there is so many activities while you're at sea. Some of our favorites were we watched the Diaper Dash. That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
We took drawing classes where they teach you how to draw different Disney characters. We really enjoyed that too. I know a lot of people, since there's no casinos on the Disney cruises, a lot of people really enjoy playing bingo. We didn't get a chance to do that, but a lot of people really like doing that. What else did we do? Am I missing something?
Yeah, we also did some trivia. Trivia was fun.
Oh yeah.
We did like kind of that name that tune trivia.
Yeah.
We did all different types of trivia.
Disney
parks. Yeah. It was really cool. They also have some more like learning style, I'll call them like classes, I guess, for lack of a better word. But we went to one that was like the history of the Disney Dream.
Yeah.
They talked about how the ship was made. They talked about pretty much all the inner workings of the ship, and it was pretty cool to learn about while you were actually sitting on the ship, so that was neat. We also went to something in the Walt Disney Theater where they showed everything that's upcoming at the parks and resorts on land. So new stuff that was coming to Cruise Line, but also Galaxy's Edge at the time wasn't open, so we got a little preview of that. New movies, just like things like that.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, so if you don't want to do anything physical and maybe the spa's not for you, there's a lot of activities that take place inside the ship itself. Yeah. Whether it's bingo, whether it's an animation class, and we love the animation class because we used to love that at Hollywood Studios. Yeah. I know it's back at Animal Kingdom now in like a smaller capacity. Yeah. But we used to love going to the Animation Academy there, and it was we used to go like 3-4 times a day at Hollywood Studios. We loved it.
And another thing that you could do on board the Disney Cruise Line is in the Walt Disney Theater, they play newly released movies. Yeah. So when we were on board, they were playing Captain Marvel, which was in the movie theaters while we were on board the ship. So that was really cool.
That was cool. And like now, for example, at the time of filming this, it's January, and like Rise of Skywalker is still in theaters. So if you're on a Disney cruise or like a Star Wars Day at Sea cruise, you can see the movie in theaters. In the theater on the ship, which is pretty awesome. So
it's really cool.
Movies like isn't something that we did on our last cruise. I know they're very popular. I like to kind of take more advantage of the time on the ship. I can go see the movies anytime. But if you're looking for something to do, maybe you want to keep the kids occupied for a little bit, or the weather's not so good outside, if it's raining or something, movies are a great option. Grab some food from Cabanas. You could bring food from the buffet into the theater, which is awesome. You can kind of have like a dine-in experience. But yeah, movies is always an option for you too, especially if the weather's not great out there at sea. And you mentioned this earlier, but I'm gonna have to reiterate it for everybody. Go see Jack Jack's Diaper Dash while at sea. It is so much fun. You get to watch all the little babies, the cute babies, race each other. They have no idea what they're doing. They're just all over the place.
Everybody gets so into it.
And the crowd gets so into it. Like that was one of like the most fun things I think we did on the cruise. Was like standing over that balcony and watching those kids race. It was so cute, and it was just like, it was a nice way to kind of break up the day. Everyone was cheering, and it was just, it was a lot of fun. So if you have a chance to go see the Diaper Dash on the Disney Cruise Line, we definitely recommend it. It's a lot of fun. So there you go, those are some of our favorite things to do while at sea on the Disney Cruise Line. Of course, there are many other things you can do, so let us know down in the comments below what are some of your favorite things to do while you're at sea on the Disney Cruise Line. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a nice big thumbs up. It helps us out, lets us know you enjoyed the video. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. We put out Disney Cruise Line and Disney videos all the time, and we'd love to have you come aboard with us. And with that being said, we'll see you guys real soon.
Bye. Bye.